Hey everybody, it's Zero Gear Plus, and this is not your typical Let's Play video. This is actually a bit of a demo, because on the LPC page on Facebook, just the other night we were talking about, well, me and a couple other guys were talking about, uh, different software you could use to edit thumbnails and make thumbnails and different stuff like that, and I just happened to mention this one, Paint Tool SAI, or SAI, like Raphael SAI. Okay, that's not really important, but you get my point. So, a lot of people, I actually got a lot of response outside of LPC as to, well, what's this? Why have I never heard of this one? This one's new and different, and I've never heard of it, so what's up with that? So I'm going to show you guys what this is. It's like a super paint. Now, it might look a little so now, this might look a little complicated, but it is. But with a little bit of work, I can hopefully show you guys what to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new thing. I'm going to make it 1280 by 720. It's just my personal favorite resolution. Alright, so this is layer 1. This is the grounds for what we want to do, what we want to make. So what do we want to make exactly? I don't actually want to make something, so let's close this. What I'd rather do is go to open. If you want to start from scratch, let me just show this really quick. I'm not going to do anything with this, but if you want to start from scratch, just, open up the pen program or the brush. I don't know, I don't even really care. Let's just go with pen and, okay, that's white, so you can't see white against white. Something abstract. Okay, now let's make it blue. Let's throw some yellow in there too. Okay, this actually looks pretty dang nice. I might just stay with this. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. We're gonna make this a little bit more complicated in the process, but we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna do this like Brutus. E2 Brute. Okay, let's go. Now we're gonna go up to open. Right below new, it's open. And we're gonna go with a nice picture of how about Tony Stark from the Iron Man TV show way back in the day, the animated series TV show. Now what I want to do is I want to scroll in kind of close on Tony here, because we're going to get a nice shot of him. We're going to go up here to the lasso tool. This is just, I'm just doing something offhand. This is generally how I like to use this system here. Now we're going to draw a rough outline around Tony. We don't need to get too close. We can fix that later. We want to stay as close as we can, and it'll make less work for us to do later, but I don't want to, like this will auto-correct, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so now it's going to conform to the edge, and now what I want to do here is, what I want to do is I want to go up here and cut this out, cut this little bit of Tony out here, go over to the new canvas, and paste this, and just kind of throw it wherever. But see, we have all this extra trim I don't really like, so let's get rid of that. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the future. We're going to undo that, and we're going to undo this. Now what we're going to go down to is over here in the select. We're going to hit the select tool, and everything that was lassoed by the lasso tool is going to turn this nice, ridiculous blue. I like a nice, outrageous blue. So now what this naturally is an eraser. So what I can do is I can erase things at will. So now if I want, I can cut this, and it'll leave certain parts of Tony in, so I can go over here and paste this, and he's got, chunks taken out of him. But I don't want to do that, because that's weird. I want the whole Tony. The whole Stark. The whole Stark man. Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Anyway, so let's get in nice, close, and personal, and clean this guy up a little bit. Fast forward! Keep in mind you don't have to be too careful. From at the resolution I'm going to be making this, it's not going to be too big a deal how much you actually clip out. I'm just doing this for a quick efficiency's sake. Fast forward noises. Ah, forget it. Skip ahead. Fast forward is boring now. Okay, I think we got him. Well, that's certainly not good. Somehow, parts of Tony here didn't get filled in. Well, let's just change that. So now what we got to do here, this is actually a pretty good way of doing this, is go over here to the select tool from the deselect tool, click the select tool. Now we can add stuff, which I don't want to add that, but, just an example. So let's give him his corners back here, some of this little extra. I took a little too much off. Okay, no. We need a smaller, finer touch for this. Slightly. There, that's better. Just enough. Now let's cut this out. Bring it over to the new canvas. And paste it. Now, naturally, Tony isn't just a head and a little bit of his right shoulder. So what we want to do now is go over to Layer, scroll down to Transform, or you could hit Control T. And now we can drag this guy around. So let's put him over here in the corner where he looks most natural. Let's make him nice and big. Now, we do have a bit of an arm missing here, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. We can just let that go. Everything looks fine to me, so let's hit the OK button. Now, I don't feel too particularly pleased with just leaving this at this. We need a little bit of something else, something a little bit more me. I have an idea. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back into Open. We're going to scroll down. We're going to find another picture. How about this nice one of me? A little grump shot I made years ago and have since edited to make look a little bit nicer. We're going to take the lasso tool again, and we're going to do a bit of a different thing here. We're going to do a basic outline on my face and jaw. And now we're going to exclude the hair from this little thing here. We're going to, not deselect, I want to select this time and add a little bit more. I want to add some of the outline on where the hair was, or where the outline of where the hair would normally start, rather. Just fill this in. Basically, you want to make all the face, well, in my personal case, I don't know what you guys are going to be using this for. Fill all this yellow in. And again, this is not going to look good by any means. I'm just doing this to be fast. I mean, if I were doing this for me, or for somebody else especially, I'd be taking my sweet time, making sure this was perfect. Dang it. I gotta get a little closer. There we go. Exactly 53 seconds later. Alright, I think that'll do. So let's scroll this out and take our new official blue-faced grump shot of me and cut this out. We're going to go back over to the new canvas, and we're going to paste this over Tony's face. Yeah. Right over... Oh, but see, that's too small. How are we going to get around this little dilemma here? Well, we can stretch it out a little. Maybe even tilt it a bit so that it kind of matches Tony's face contour a little bit more. Nepotism. And you know what? We'll even make this perfectly dip like this and like this so that we can match the full volume of his face. It still has me in there, but it's not obstructing anything. I mean, yeah, does this look stupid and unnecessary? Yes. I'm just kind of proving a point of what this tool can do. And what's really nice about this is, since you're working in different layers, if I forgot something on the Tony layer, and let's say I wanted to do something behind the me face that was like, let's say I wanted to like airbrush some red in there. Say I wanted to do this, something like this, but I can't go in front of it. Oh no, because then it kind of blocks out what I had. What I can do is I can select the, not that. I can select layer 2, which is where the Tony layer is. Above that is the grump shot layer. So beneath that will be anything I draw. So I can do this, and the grump shot stays perfectly intact. If I wanted to go behind Tony, you just go one lower to the first layer, and boom. See, I didn't want this junk here after all. I want a nice blood red background. Nice blood red crimson background Tony with my face on it. But I want it to be kind of cloudy. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the old water tool, and let's make this about 80. And we're gonna move this up to nice, like a just shy of white. And we're gonna oops. There we go. Oops. Again. Okay, yeah, no, okay, this is bad. What I want to do here is I want to turn off the visual for layer 1, and I want to delete this white spray right here, because that'll be annoying. Where's my eraser? There you are. Okay, why is that what it is? How do I find flat? I want it to be simple. Simple circle, thank you. I must have been playing with that and forgot. Okay. Now, let's go back to the first layer, and let's play with this a little, shall we? Make it 200. Yeah, that's better. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And we're going to make this perfectly white. Going to work this in here a little bit. And boom, cloud. Cloud effect. Don't believe me? Let's make it blue. And do the same thing. There you go. You have Tony Stark with my face on it standing against the sky. If I really wanted to, make a nice sun right there. Well, that's not right. That's not the color of the sun at all. Bam! It's yellow. Yellow. So, there you guys go. This is a little bit of a small introduction on how you use Paint Tool SAI or Paint Tool SAI. Like Raphael SAI. I already did this. So, if you guys want me to make more tutorials on how to use this thing in the future, this actually looks kind of cute. I might just keep this. But like I was trying to say, if you guys want me to do any tutorials on other things that this can do in the future, just let me know in the comments or PM me, do something. Just so that I'm aware that you guys want to see a little bit more of how to work with this in the future. So, that will do it for this video, and I will see you guys preferably in something game-related next time. So, bye!